Hello, and welcome to Short Points, where we share thoughts on the Sabbath School lessons. We're starting a new quarter and a new study. The topic may not be the most exciting, it may sound too sinister actually. It's about death and dying. But the perspective is important here because we are not fascinated by death, but rather looking for meaning of life. The purpose and beauty of life is shaped by our understanding of its scope, its origin and end. So, the accent in this study is about hope and what the end of this life means. As we start digging into the topic, the author of the study guide makes us take a step back and look at the big picture. Many philosophies and cultures have looked to explain the big questions of our existence, but our main focus is on the Bible and what it teaches about that. So, we are taking a look at where and when the controversy began. What are the main forces driving our universe? Rebellion in a perfect universe. It may seem like good and evil have always been there and always in controversy, but this is not the right picture according to the Bible. To build a picture, there are some big questions like who God is. From the Bible, we can see that He has no beginning, He is very powerful, He is just and merciful, but in the core of all this, of who He is love. God is love, and this defines everything about Him. This love is expressed also in His creating power. He created our universe and all the beauty and complexity in it. Okay, but what about evil then? Where did it come from? One big thing to understand here is free will. We humans, we are very creative people. I'm fascinated by science and technology, and we are making huge progress even with things like artificial intelligence. But there is also this fear that machines can break free, overpower us, and who knows what may happen. Yet we are not stopping working on that. How much more about God? He created incredible beings, gifted them with His love and His creative power, and He never intended to treat us as machines, but gave us free will intentionally. Now, some are asking, why? Why, if He knew that what it will do, what it will cost, why would you give free will to someone who may abuse it? Well, this is love. This is complexity and beauty of love. It's not about control, but about free relationship. We struggle a lot with this in our relationships. We value freedom, but sometimes the cost is too high and we prefer dictatorships. Not with God. He took not only the risk, but the responsibility to carry the price. So what happened? One of the most amazing creatures that God created was Lucifer. Splendid perfection with free will. With such glory comes also big responsibility. As we all know, it's very easy to forget how fragile we are when we separate from the Creator. All our power, beauty, glory is powered by His presence. Without Him, we are nothing. We came from nothing and we become nothing. And Lucifer's glory, free will, and his choices got him to a path of no return. Today we know how susceptible we are to sin, but it wasn't like that for the first one. There was no reason Lucifer to make the choices he made. There was a possibility, but not a reason and not excuse. In the core of all of it, ingratitude and pride. God did everything for Lucifer to not become Satan. He gave him time and plenty of opportunities, but unfortunately, his path crossed a point of no return. In the Bible, we see humanity making a choice to try this path as well, and we live the controversy between good and evil, suffering the consequences of our collective choices, but also being given an opportunity for individual and personal determination. Do we realize our dependence and need of our Creator? Do we appreciate His love and sacrifice for us? Or are we seeing Him as powerful despotic force? We see these major flaws in human history illustrated by Babylon, a symbol of human arrogance and challenge to God, or the king of Tyre with his pride, versus Jerusalem, the city of God. We see this controversy illustrated with a dragon going against God and his people, and we see Michael representing Christ standing for God's people. This big controversy started with the rebellion of Lucifer. It culminated with the sacrifice of Jesus, and it will end with redemption when Jesus returns. So, how can I summarize this lesson in the length of one tweet? #lesson in one. A perfectly designed universe created with love, by love, and for love included the risk of rejection and challenge. God also took the responsibility to carry the price and provide a way. Next week, we will continue with the theme Death in a Sinful World.